thank you both so much for your amazing service to our Vaisnava community. And we're so excited to be having this Valentine's Day conversation because, of course, everyone goes crazy over this silly little commercial holiday. That's the original Valentine. And so I think the very first question that I think we wanna kick off with is why so much anxiety about this holiday? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Like how should we calibrate ourselves relative to this big day on the calendar?
I think one of the first things is not to get an anxiety about it. Just take it in a relaxed way. Um, Even if you're happily married, it can be a little bit of a stress, you know? What to speak of if you're in a relationship where it's a bit tumultuous or not going well, that can be a stress. Some people have broken relationships and it might make them feel sad about their broken relationships, or maybe they're not even in a relationship and that can make them feel sad. So, it's okay to be sad. You just have to process it, feel it, kind of own it, and then think, well, what's the deeper meaning here? Like, what is it that I'm needing? What am I wishing for? Maybe even what would I look for in a healthy partner? Any of those things. And, of course, Valentine's Day, we can morph it into, doing something loving for our kids, for ourselves, for, some random person on the street, anything, make it what you'd like to make out of it.
Yeah, we all have people in our lives who are very important to us, who we have affection and love for, and we can express appreciation for those individuals also at times like this. And that's an important thing to do in life, is to appreciate those people in your life who do add value to your life and who you actually love.
Do you remember? I don't think we've ever celebrated Valentine's Day. And we've been married 50 years. I remember when our oldest daughter got married and they were living with us, and the son-in-law comes home with some flowers and some chocolates for his daughter, and I go, ooh, hey. He says, my mom told me I should do this.
That's really sweet. I think, and I think that's a good testament that, successful marriages aren't dependent on, what you do on one single day in the calendar.
Yeah.
In fact, successful relationships of any kind are built on small little positive interchange exchanges done often. It's not the big things. It's all the little things.
For a
Um,
relationship just to remain stable, research shows there should be at least 5 positive interactions to 1 negative. And a healthy relationship might have 20 to 1 or 50 to 1. And it's inevitable there's going to be, some kind of negative occurrences, because we're still struggling to become free from the modes of material nature. So stuff happens. And when we can have that cultivation of positivity, appreciation, those, as Uttama was saying, those small acts of that add value to each other's relationships, it creates what you call a large emotional bank account. So if you had, $100,000 or 200,000, even South Africa, rand in the
rants,
bank,
rants.
and you make a withdrawal of 500, it's not that noticeable because you have a big balance. If your positive balance is quite low, like 7 to 1, 5 to 1, or 4 to 1, you have a withdrawal, it becomes very noticeable. So it's very important for keeping your marriage healthy to cultivate those positive activities.